Good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you, Ken. No email. Nice, Michael. It's a funny one. 1 second post. Hey, Richard. I'm hanging in there. Nice, Harris. I do remember that. Hey, Michael. Room is a little light. Yeah, I'm having her send it. I already had her send another one just a minute ago.
We are recording in progress, Matt. Did you know about that?
I did.
We are very light. What's going on here? Hey, Benjamin, Krish, Richard, Patrick on maybe because it's Friday. David, Robert, Ken, how are you guys? Good to see everybody. Did you guys get your emails? Jill, good morning. Anybody get their emails? Anybody get anything? Hmm. Is there another class going on, Matt, that you're aware of? I'm doing well, Ken. Thank you.
I'm sure there is. I can check. Hold on.
I'm sure Jack Carter is live now. Now, I got it. Ah, that Jack Carter.
Yep.
Kane, who live right now? Jack Carter.
Jack Carter.
No, somebody else said Kane and Jack. Kane is live right now. Kane
Not
is
on the
live with
schedule.
Jack. When is he coming on? Oh, with Graham at 12:30. Why would they do that? No, 2:30. Right, 2:30, not 12:30. Right, 2:30. Okay, just want to make sure we're all on the same page. All right, all right. Not 12:30, 2:30. Cyrus says watch Jack. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna watch Jack. I think I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing right now. Wait a minute, Cyrus. You're not watching Jack either. You're here with me. I just realized that you're not watching him either. On this time, Jack doesn't know. No, no, no. Jack is great. Love Jack. Jack is awesome. I want to be like Jack when I'm a little older, you know? Want to be like Jack. Good morning, everybody. We'll give the room another few minutes. Good, good. Did everybody make money on Dell? Let me know about Dell. We're out of Dell. We can talk about Dell now. Robert, 5%. I don't know why you would make 5% on Dell, but no prejudice buy. I will take Roger over Jack. All right. 15% on Dell, 10% on Dell, money on Dell. I mean, we got in at, I think 130.80, and we got out at, we got about $1.20 above our entry, about $1.20, about $1.30 above our entry. Darla made 50% on Dell. Brett made 14%. And I'm sure Matt's going to copy all that.
Hmm.
Something white on right side of your nostril. Right on right side of my nostril. What? How do you even see? Oh, right here. Yes, my nose. Oh my. Thank you. You see, Matt, that's the thing with digital video quality. My wife and I were talking about the other day. We're watching Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone,
Huh.
and you could see like every. I mean, it's so
Yeah.
it's so clear. You know,
Yeah.
it's so clear. It's amazing. Blurry? No, I'm not blurry today. No, 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 no. I'm looking at myself. I'm pretty clear today. Yeah, go back to the blurry Roger. Yeah. No, no, it's pretty clear. Compared to Matt, though, excuse me. I'm gonna have to get myself another camera, Matt.
You do look blurry from my perspective.
Do I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Want to go and tighten it up? Or is that as good as the camera is gonna do?
I don't. It's. I have no idea. It seems to be random almost. It's got to be your shirt color or something.
Yeah, it's all good.
You leaned back today though. Usually you're like all the way over your desk.
Yeah, I'm relaxed today. I'm chilling. I was telling folks this morning, Matt, I found out hey, Krish made money on Dell. Steve, hello, Steve. Patrick, I'm in Vegas. All right, you got the email and you're in Vegas. Good luck. Good luck. Patricia, not Patrick, Patricia. Sandra, hello there. Benjamin. All right. Brian, I got your good morning, good afternoon, Brian. I got your email. I'm just going to wait till I leave and then Matt can install it so I don't have to interfere with all the stuff that's going on. Looking at something here. Add something. Matt, 1 second. Let me tell you this right now here. All right. Take a look at what I just sent you. Okay. Okay. All right. You guys want me to give you a lottery trade? A lottery trade, like a one of those trades, like a degenerate lottery trades. And that's what I call them, degenerate lottery trades. Nice, Sandeep. Go ahead and grab that, Matt. I'll give you a just turn on my TC 2000. Now, I call these my degenerate lottery trades. Dell is pulling back to the VWAP right now, FYI. All right, let me just get my TC 2000 to turn on. Come on, TC 2000. Don't keep me waiting. A couple of stocks that are looking good, and I'll talk about. But I want to pull up my chart, so I want to see what the option costs. Did you see my note, Matt?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, good. You like it, right? You like the trade, right?
I still haven't pulled it up. I'm got too many testimonials coming in. They're keeping me too busy.
Ha. All right, let me just see. I want to make sure it's a good trade still. I got to check things out. 1 second. I'm doing this. I'm taking my time so that I can give you guys. Maybe you should have said as long as it's not 800 per contract. No, 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 no. It should be like 35. Not again, these are lottery trades. Oh, what? Let's see here.
Sent you a message.
Okay. This one, Matt.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We're saying the same thing. Okay. Uh, sure looks good right now. All right. Let's get back to what we were talking. We don't have to worry about volume. I guess we're not the only ones that are placing this trade, guys. See, just when you think you're the smartest guy in town, you realize you're not. Right here, 200 call on Amazon. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. Now, listen to me good. It's a lottery trade. It's like playing the lottery. This is not like one of those trades that you can't build a business on these type of trades. This is why we call them degenerate trades, okay? They're there to see if you can make money quickly. Uh, if you, it's either going to be a win or a loss. It's going to be worth nothing at the end of the day today. If you value your money, this is like play money, like my wife when she goes to Vegas and I give her $20 and she comes back crying back after she loses eight and says, "Oh, I'm not going to gamble anymore." That's the kind of money we're talking about. Scratch off ticket money. Richard says, "Don't overbet on it." Let me ask you guys, have I disclaimed it enough or should I disclaim it even more? Like, 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 uh, like lottery, gambling. Okay, all right, all right. Biggest mistake was taking an unapproved Roger trade. My biggest mistake was taking an unapproved Roger trade. Grab that too, Matt. All right, yeah, it's a day trade, all right, Jacob. Oh, it's a day trade, all right. That's what I'm saying. It's a lottery trade. It's either going to make money or it's not. You're going to go long the November 1st, 200 call on Amazon. November 1st, that's today. It expires in 3 hours. Amazon goes to the high of the day and takes out the high of the day. You can double your money or more. Not, you're not going to get nothing. You're going to get babkas. The bet is that Amazon is going to rally at the end of the day. Look how it's been above the VWAP all day. It's going to rally at the end of the day. Brett says, I put a trade on Amazon 20 minutes ago. Well, there you have it. Yeah, it's November 1st, 200 call. There's a lot of folks playing this game right now. Look, there's a lot of guys and gals playing this game right now. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Shoot, I'm sorry. Matt, how come you're not telling me these things?
Because I'm trying to type.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
He has a good excuse. Wanted to say that I kept Snap time spread until today because of the large gamma pocket. Closed and open, sold 344% return. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Good, Alan. Good. Guess you like those time spreads. Yeah, Ray, those are good. Hey, Ray, good to see you. And again, um, and again, you guys understand right here, 200 lottery. Okay, let's not talk about the market. Got too many charts on. I'm looking at too many things here. I need another assistant. I need I need an assistant who can just put in my testimonials, Matt,
Yeah.
respond to clients, and pull up my charts. If I could do that, I would save myself 4 hours a day. That's right, Jacob. I got a nice gift today from somebody. I got a licorice of the world. Nice little gift. I like licorice. I'm a big licorice fan, so I got a little licorice here. Good stuff. Christopher says, I feel I should wait until next week on Amazon. Christopher, this is a lottery trade. You're not selling your house. You're not, this is not a decision to buy or sell a house. It's a 40-cent trade. It's $40 per contract. What you agree, what we think about next week is irrelevant to a lottery trade that expires today. It's a lottery trade. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. We're totally gambling. We're being degenerate gamblers on a Friday afternoon. Don't kid yourself. That's exactly what you're doing right now. I don't like gambling. See, it's just not in me. It doesn't do anything for me. But like really, it does nothing for me. Like I don't get it off of that at all. Like nothing. But again, it's the best lottery trade you're going to get today. And we're not the only one who think that. A lot of other folks think that too. So, SPY. The SPY opened down, huffed and puffed, and went straight up. As remember, 75% chance it'll rebound. The problem is, yeah, it's $40 a contract. It's a gamble. Don't send me a nasty email saying, I lost $40. You don't know anything about the market. Please, it's a lottery trade. Charlene, yeah, you buy now and you sell at the close, or you don't have to worry about selling at the close. It'll be worth a lot or it'll be worth nothing. It's one of those. It's like it's binary. All right. Again, let's not make a big deal about it. Let's just continue. So the market huffed and puffed. We're still far away from recovering everything we've lost, as you could see here. Oh, see how we this is what's worrying me. And I told you that this morning. Now, were you there this morning when I said, good question, Bob. Good question. I don't even know what I said anymore. Meshuggah, right? Exactly. It's $40. So look. Here's the problem. Here's the problem that we have. And I told you about this morning. So don't get all excited. Don't get all excited. How does the strike of this lottery trade align with the gamma? It doesn't. I don't see. Okay. Don't try to take what I teach and what Kane teaches and put it together. I do not use gamma pockets for what we are doing here. If I ever use gamma pockets, I'm going to tell you. Now, it's a good question, Ray. Now, if you get a trade and it aligns with what Kane is saying, that's a double whammy right there. But let's not try to make Mexican and sushi at the same time, or Chinese and Italian. It ain't going to taste good. Just let's. Okay, so the problem is, and I said this morning several times. I did say this morning several times. My concern is not the intraday today. No. My concern, and I'm going to say this for the 30th time today, is I want to see a clean breakout above the high here on the SPY. Do you see a clean breakout on the SPY above the high? Hey, Robert. Good to see you. I don't see a high above the do you see it? Nope. I don't see it. So the problem is we're not getting what we want. But Roger, the market's been going straight up. No, it hasn't. The market is making a lower high. Now, we're doing a great job of staying above the VWAP, right? Which is fine. And we may just kind of consolidate here and break out later at the end of the day. That could happen too. That's the bet we're making on Amazon, right? Right. Unless we completely fall apart, crash and burn again, which would mean breaking the VWAP and coming down. Now, volume is not high right now, so be careful. Be careful. But red warning signs to all of you. We have not taken out the high. Okay, so don't get so excited just yet. Don't get so happy just yet. And on the QQQ, Christopher, what possesses you to think that I use the Thinkorswim squeeze indicator? A better question is, what possesses you to think I would ever use such garbage? You see on the NASDAQ, we're not even, we're the meat of the move is right here. Now you know. Don't use a squeeze indicator made by Thinkorswim. It's the 200 call, Michael, that expires today. Exactly, Rick. Yeah, don't mix and match. Don't mix and match. Please don't mix and match. You will confuse yourself and you will lose money. God bless you, Bodine. See the kind of luck you have with that TTM squeeze that John Carter uses. Good luck with that. Ay vey. So you see, we're not there yet. And notice I didn't give you this morning intraday levels. I only gave you daily levels. So This is not good. This is not making me happy. This is not making me feel warm and fuzzy. Now you can argue that it's it's just a consolidation, but typically after a move like this, if you don't bounce back fast, let me explain to you kind of how I look at these type of moves in terms of rebounding quickly. Okay, the way I look at these moves in terms of rebound elasticity, in terms of elasticity, is it's like somebody who just got knocked out. Imagine the person who got knocked out and you're trying to resuscitate them, okay? The faster you resuscitate them, the faster the odds that everything will be okay. The longer it takes to resuscitate them, the odds are they're just going to go into a coma and linger and die. See my mouse for those visual effects? So we want to see a bounce fast, especially in the NASDAQ, because this is the culprit, right? So again, be very, 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 very careful. Be very, very, very careful, and don't go crazy on stocks unless those stocks are the stocks that I'll be giving you today on the list, because those stocks are already up here and not down here. Okay. You only want stocks that are up here in the upper right quadrant, not in the lower right quadrant. I want to get a lot of yeses. So I want to make sure that everybody understands we're on the same page. Matt, can you do me a favor?
Yep.
Look,
I see you. Uh-huh.
yeah, I don't.
Sorry, I can see you through the camera.
Oh, okay, okay. I can't see you. All right, all right. I want to make sure we all on the same page. All right, 80. That's it. That's the ticket. All right, all right. You see, this price action so far isn't making me feel warm and fuzzy. You know what? There's a bigger one there. Uh, this price action is not making me feel warm and fuzzy. And remember something else. What day of the week is today? What day of the week is it, folks? Friday. And what happens usually on Fridays? Right. What happens Friday usually after 1:30? Fizzle out, slow down. Nothing. Right. They're starting to see the movie. You see? Right. 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 Exactly. 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 There's a rhythm to all of this. It doesn't always work. It's not 100% proof. If you want something 100% proof, the market is not for you. But if you like dealing in the ocean of uncertainty, this is good. So again, several so some people are listening to me right now are saying, so Roger, you're saying we're bullish, right? No, no, no. I'm saying that we are in a wait and see mode. We need to go above the previous high, which is why I only gave those levels this morning, because those are the only levels that matter right now. Nothing else matters right now. But I like how we're I like how we're rebounding. The election can be a surprise. That could, right. We're also not seeing a lot of that, but overall, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Overall, I really like the fact that we're not going down on another count. Now, I'm going to very briefly repeat what I said this morning. And by the way, we had a great class this morning because I finally learned how to delete people from the YouTube channel, how to ground them. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. You don't like the chart of QQQ? I mean, I don't either. This is a warning sign right here. This is no good. But at the same time, Cyrus, I mean, we only race like 2-3 weeks of price action, so we're still above the 50-day moving average. But I agree with you. This isn't rosy. All right. So yeah, it was Bob. You're right. So two things I wanted to was it this morning that I was making a big stink about. Something I was making a big about this morning. What was it? Two things I wanted to talk about. I know what the second one is, but I forgot the first one. It was something I mentioned this morning. Oh, yeah. I remember now. So I'm going to talk about earnings right now. I have it right here. Believe it or not, No, no, no. That's wasn't it funny? So this morning I was reading the report from the cover of Bar Chart. Apple, the biggest company arguably in the world, had earnings last night in America, had earnings last night. Last night. There was nothing on Bar Chart about Apple earnings till all the way at the bottom, which I thought was the funniest thing in the world. Apple? What? Matt, you don't watch my morning show. You didn't know about this. So listen to this Bar Chart this morning.
Hmm.
You know, Apple, right? You would think it'd be the first thing. Amazon, second thing, second paragraph, Amazon,
Yeah.
right? No, nothing about Apple. Nothing. All the way at the bottom, the last thing. Oh, Apple's down 1%. Didn't even mention earnings. Didn't even mention earnings. Down because down 1% because reported weak sales and iPhone. Nothing about earnings for Apple on the cover of Bar Chart.
Hmm.
Amazing, amazing. That's just the funniest thing. Not even John, not even earnings. Sorry, Brian. Yeah, you can't do that in you may be able to get an exemption, Brian. Okay, so total earnings for 200 and this is up to this is timely, okay? Earnings for about 270 S&P members that have reported so far through Wednesday. This is as of last night. No, excuse me, Thursday, not Wednesday, Thursday. Up about 8.9% EPS on 5% higher revenue, with 75, 74.5 beating EPS and about 59 beating revenue. That's good. That's not bad. Uh uh that's good. That's really, really good. That's not bad. Basically it's in line. My problem is the FANG stocks are talking smack, forward-looking statements. Last quarter, this is what I was saying this morning. If you weren't there, pay attention. Last quarter, and I'm going to be very quick because this I want to move on. Last quarter, um, chip stocks made money. Chip stocks last quarter gave bad forward-looking statements. This quarter, bank stocks are coming out with good numbers, just like chip stocks did last quarter. But this quarter, bank stocks are coming out with bad future estimates. Next week and the following week, we have a lot of chip stocks reporting, and you all know the influence that chip stocks have had on the market. Nvidia, you know what I'm talking about. So, what I'm concerned about is that if they had bad forward looking statements last time, they now may have bad earnings. It may, what came forward comes in because if the bigger conglomerates like Google, Apple, if they're all seeing that there may be some frostiness down the road, what usually the bigger ones get hit after the smaller ones. So if the smaller stocks that you put inside the computer are getting hit, basically if the chips are getting hit in the future, last quarter, my concern is that they're now getting hit in reality. So I'm kind of taking what we're seeing from the current mega caps, and I'm kind of doing what I always tell you guys never to do with the stock market technically, never to look too far forward. Fundamentally, looking forward is good because that's how you get technically right now. People estimate what's going to happen in the future fundamentally, and they based on technicals. So fundamentally, it's okay to project into the future. Fundamentally, you can do that all you want. We don't trade based on that. We get confirmations based on technicals. So what I'm theorizing is, well, last quarter they said that future doesn't look good. Well, that was 3 months ago, and now the large cap future doesn't look good. So maybe now, not in the future, the chips are not doing as well because we've now had 3 more months to bake that in. Okay. So again, just something to think about. Something to think about. Okay. Looking at the third earnings quarter as a whole, we still have 2 more weeks to go. Um, Currently, as a whole, they're looking at 4.4 from the same period last year on 5.2 higher revenue. They were looking in end of May, correct me if I'm wrong. They were looking at end of May at 7.9, I believe, and now we're at 4.4. So estimates have gone down. That's not great. That's not great. Yeah, Brian, you may have to call them and adjust your account or separate a portion of your account to just do this. It's the way it's set up. What Robert just wrote, Brian, is 100% correct. Yeah, it's how it's your settings basically. But you can talk to them, Brian, and they can readjust it for you. You can do it in Fidelity, but you could do everything in Fidelity, guys. You just need to have the right permission, just so you know. I like how Dell is starting to look right now a lot. I really like how Dell is how it's look. Let me show you this. Look, see how it's hugging the VWAP, and most importantly, see how relative strength is coming back. How it made a nice grind, and now it's coming up. Now, what I would do is I would wait for it to come right back, start coming back up. My 5 cents. Kanaka says, Dell, how much can it go up today? Hey, Kanaka, can you tell me how much Dell can go up today? Uh, yeah, Brett, exactly. Isn't it beautiful? We're actually going to talk about it today. But Kanaka, I know about as much about how far Dell is going to go up today, about as much as you do. Okay. Earnings for the Magnificent Seven companies are expected to be up 20% up from the same period on 14% higher revenue. That would follow 35% earnings growth on 14% higher revenue for the last quarter. Um, Notice again, I'm going to repeat that. Look, listen to me. They're expecting 20% EPS upside. Last quarter, they had 35% upside. They're expecting um, they're expecting 14% higher revenue. They had 14.7% higher revenue. Now, call me crazy, but uh, call me crazy, call me nuts, call me insane, but that's telling me things are slowing down. So I'm not liking that. So the bars, yeah, the bar is low. So that's that. So I wanted you guys to know that earnings so far are stable. We don't have a full picture. We got half of a picture right now, but we will have a full picture by middle of next. We won't have a full picture. We'll have 3/4 of the picture by middle of next. Okay. We will have that by middle of next week. Okay. So I will review that for you, but I'm not happy about what I'm seeing. Now, before we get to the stocks, and I have a class at 1 o'clock, and Matt's going to post a link right now. Um, I want to, I want to just briefly talk about this now. I know this is common sense for a lot of you, but a lot of you are beginners. So I want to make sure you guys understand what I'm about to say, okay? Let's say I give you a stock like this, ASML. This is all hypothetical. There's a lesson. There's no trades here. If you're looking for a hot trade right now, you're going to be very disappointed. There's a lesson here, okay? Um, yeah, that Dell sure as heck looks good right now. Anyways, let's say hypothetically, I give you a alert on Dell, on ASML, okay? And let's just say that I give you a stop loss, a $30 stop loss. Heck, let's just say a $50 stop loss. Didn't want to brag about it, but I will lose all my money for just 23 cents. Again, guys, it's a lottery trade. This is a lottery. It's a gamble. This is not a, don't go, please don't even think about it. Play around money. Remember what I said? I call them the degenerate lottery trades. If that doesn't tell you everything, I don't know what I don't know what will. So if you're trading a stock like ASML, and this stock here, let's look at the daily. The stock looks on a daily, let's see. Average day 874, 850. If I put a $50 stop loss on this stock, $50 stop loss, $50 stop loss. Do you guys think a $50 stop loss is a lot? What do you guys think? because there's a relationship, and the ones that are saying no, Peter, forget about your 6% nonsense. That number means nothing. It's an example I'm trying to show you. The point here of this exercise is this: the stop loss is dependent on the volatility and the price of the stock. Let me give you a better example. Let's say you have a $50 stock. Would a $6 stop loss be okay on a $50 stock? Sure. Would a $12 stop be okay on a $100 stock? It's the same thing, right? Would a $3 stop loss be good on a $25 stock? That sounds about reasonable, especially a tech stock. So on a let's say you go up to $400, right? $24, 20 basically you're now risking $12 for every $100. So $400, that's a $48 stop. Right. Not on price of stock. Well, Jesse, it's true. You use it on the ATR. But the point is, if you're gonna be buying a $600 stock without even looking at the ATR, you know your stop loss is not going to be $3, right? Right? You know it's probably going to be 30, 40, 50, $60. Conversely, if you buy a $12 stock, your stop loss may be $1 or $2. I'm not getting fancy. We haven't looked at the ATR yet. We haven't decided what bar we're going to. We just decided if we're going to drink. Let's just back away. Context, bar, right? So that's good, Sean. I like that. So again, my point is there's a relationship between the price of the stock, and the stop loss. And then volatility, absolutely the ATR, the whole 9 yards. I got an email a few days ago and somebody said, "Hey, why are you using such big stops?" And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And the guy said, "Well, I bought, I don't remember the stock. It was Pan W. It was Pan W. And you used a stop loss of around $20. And I looked at Pan W. Pan W is a $390 stock. It's a $400 stock. Thinking $20, 200 stock, $10, 100. That sounds about right. Maybe even small, to be honest with you. A $30 stop would be better. Point is, if you guys are not comfortable with those kind of numbers for whatever reason, and you would be if you would listen to me and I'll trade with one share for a year, but that's a whole different story. Understand that that's normal. The price of the stock has a lot to do with your stop loss and your risk level. Now, I know a lot of you are going, "Roger, we kind of get that by now." Well, not all of you get that, and that's why I'm going through this. Okay, so don't just like, "Roger, you risk $3 here, but you risk $40. Why would I risk $40? Aren't you a market timer?" Well, if I'm trading a $600 stock or a $700 stock, I'm going to use a 40-point stop loss. No, Stacy, and that's foolish. So my point is, just understand there's a relationship between price of stocks and the stop loss level. So make sure we're all on the same page. All right, let me give you stocks that I like for today, and we can move on, and I'll have a great weekend. Sometimes you think things are obvious, but it may be obvious to me, but it may not be obvious to everybody else. Stacy, if you use trailing stop, you're choking yourself. It's like asking your dog to run and giving him less space and giving him less space. You're trading your P&L when you use a trailing stop. Don't do that. No trailing stop. No trailing stop. Short stocks. Merck. Remember, we have a class at 1:00. Oh, nobody today. People are behaving. Now that they know that I have the power and I know how to do it, people are behaving. And those 3 people who really bothered me yesterday, I have not seen them today. And if you think I'm going to forget their name, you're sadly mistaken. Curious monkey. Curious cat. 107.16. Oh, yeah. This stuff is very serious. I don't want anyone disturbing me, bothering me, saying some nonsense. Don't you guys expect the level of professionalism here? 105 put, November 22nd expiration Merck. 107.60. There you go. No, that's you. I'm talking about YouTube, Ken. We know how to do it. We've known how to do it. This is a YouTube problem. Now I know how to do it on YouTube. I can ground you and I have to manually unground you, which is the best part. So that's it. I ain't getting upset anymore. I've got the power now. $19 KSS. 21 days to go. 68 Delta 19. There you go, Bob. No more. I have zero. My tolerance for that now is zero. I'm looking forward for someone to doing it next time. To be honest with you. Fox F. 35 level as a stop loss. 49 days to go. 88 Delta. 40 put. INVH. What a stinker. Yeah, exactly, Dennis. I agree. No more monkey business. That's it. I've got the power. I dare anybody to try it on me. Anybody on YouTube, come make my day, please. 3322 on INVH. 89 Delta, 35 put right here. Crocs. Remember how much you remember I kept telling you for the last several days how much I love this stock fundamentally? And what have I been telling you to do the last few days? See how I have no loyalty to stocks? No, you would think, right? Like Roger, this is like your second favorite fundamental company, and you're telling everybody to short it? How dare you? That's right, Oliver. That's right. 125.25. I didn't realize how easy YouTube makes it. It's effortless. Um, right here, 114 put. November 22nd expiration. Coca-Cola, not happy about this, but red flag. We got the 200-day moving average coming up. No, I never wear Crocs. I think they're I called them not Flintstone and what's Munster shoes. I call them Munster shoes. My daughters love them. My dad loves them. Everybody who wears them swears by them. They just look uncomfortable to me. They look like you're wearing plastic, you know? 67.40 as a stop. We're going to go to November 29th on Coca-Cola. 77 Delta, 67 put. Nice breakdown on the VWAP. Look at this intraday, up, 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 up. Nice breakdown, back down. Look, VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. I dare anybody to tell me that that VWAP does not work amazingly well. And by the way, we're coming down on the SPY. Remember I was saying the VWAP? Look at this. This is not what I want to see. That's warning shots right here. Warning shots have been fired. They're smart as hell in what they are. They found a way to make. Yeah, yeah. All I know is everybody who wears them tells me how comfortable they are. Let's do the long side now. DFS. This could be a very nice A line if it breaks a little higher. I really like the stock a lot. Again, I'm not screening through earnings. Probably go right here to about 148, 142, excuse me. Let's go to calls. November 29th, November 29th expiration. Spready, 144. Spready, spready. Oh, QQQ. Excuse me, Rochelle. You're right. I have the QQQ up. Which, yeah, actually, and I misspoke. I meant to say QQQ, which is what I'm looking because QQQ is the big troublemaker right now. Yes, but you are right. SPY. It's already below the VWAP. The fact that QQQ is holding up is good. Told you don't get too bullish today. So I like DFS and I like JP Morgan, and I can't decide which one I like better. But one to a customer. We would need a breakout of this. We don't have it yet. It would need about 226. No, I meant November 29th. Yeah. November 29th again. 66 Delta, 220. Hey, Joy, how are you? I see you there on YouTube. Everywhere on the flood. Yeah, that's funny. Still like Dell. Dell is still on my buy list. We don't have it anymore. This is the biggest competitor to that. What's the name? That company that's about to become a criminal investigation. You wait for it to pass through the 200-day. No, SMCI. Thank you. Dell is the biggest competitor to SCMI. The worse things get for SMCI, the better things will get for Dell, which is one of the reasons why I bought it. Aside from the fact that it's breaking above the 100-day moving average, and I still like the stock. Not happy about how it's looking right now, but it's bouncing right off the VWAP. I would be looking at the 28 days to go, 71 Delta, 123 calls. After I liquidate the trade, you can talk about that trade till the cows come home. And if you're not sure, just ask me. Just say, hey, Roger, can I talk about this privately? And I'll say yes or no. And, it's real simple. We don't have to give trades, premium trades, people here. Lulu, I like Lulu a lot. 287, 288, say. 74 Delta, 300 call. Well, yeah, you should if it goes to the VWAP. Look at you. Are you grabbing all of that, Matt? Good, Ben. I want to hear your report card. ZM. Zuma. Right at the VWAP. Look at that. About 71.70. And here's a question for you guys. When I'm pulling up these stocks and we've traded them in the pit or other places, are your stops close to mine? Are your option picks close to what I'm picking? Like for Dell, did you pick a similar option? Would you have picked a similar stop? This is what you should be asking yourself. This is why we are doing this. This is why I encourage us to talk about stocks after we have closed them so we can learn something from the exercise. I'm sure somebody will tell you, Nathan. If not, I'll come back to it. 74 Delta, 73 call. And you cart. Hey, well, welcome, Joy. This looks like a fantastic swing. Why swing? It's a grinder. You may have a little more love in this thing. That's right, Moondog. I've got the power. I'm telling you, I'm begging anybody on YouTube to mouth off and say something crazy. I'm begging you. 43.40. You remember Clint Eastwood, Go Ahead, Make My Day? That's me. 75 Delta right here. 43 call. Part November 29th. I don't know, Murmus. I have no idea. I don't think so. They just like to mess with me. I heard the same thing from Curious Cat a year ago, and it's still doing it. Still asking for the same refund. They don't want a refund. They don't want to accept the fact that trading. Okay, I'm going to tell you what the problem with Curious Cat is. Curious Cat doesn't want to accept the fact that TradingView doesn't have the capability to run our scanner, and Curious Cat is in Canada, and I'm keep explaining it's not us, it's TradingView, but right, Jill. I'm waiting too because I'm going to show you what I do on YouTube. I'm about to do it if somebody mouths off. I'm literally I got my mouth on the trigger finger. Paulie says how much did the election affect the market? Very low liquidity. Liquidity. Bob, that's the question I keep asking Curious Cat over and over, but Curious Cat doesn't seem to get it. 9056. 90 call right here. November 15th expiration. You guys are funny. I like Friday humor. It's good. Good. Well, look at this. The QQQ is holding the VWAP. And really, this is the troublemaker. So this is what that's why I'm watching it today, Rochelle, more than the SPY. I usually watch the SPY, but today I'm going back and forth because, well, you know why. That's right, Cyrus. Like Cyrus and I disagree every day 100 times, and I love Cyrus. Never, ever, never once in 7 years has Cyrus bothered me. And we disagree all the time. Disagreeing and not following rules are different things. Yeah. There you go. Fiverr. FVRR. Fiverr. Exactly, Jill. Exactly. Disagreements are fine. I don't agree with me, please. Actually, I like when people disagree with me because sometimes I learn from it because I like a challenge, you know. But, 2613 right here. Look at that, right next to you can even go a little higher than the 15-day. You can go right here into this gap. Right at the VWAP right now, too, by the way. Matt, remind me to issue a weekly cash flow trade today, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I was waiting for the earnings to finish up on the FANGs before doing that. So.
Yeah, it's been a pain.
Oh,
I'm ready for earnings to be over.
Oh, it's been a pain. And it's hard to find a good trade because everything's having earnings. But now it's already 250 we can play with. 71 Delta, December 20th expiration, 27th call. Exactly, Ken. Exactly. Shaq. I like the stock. I actually like the stock for a swing. Look how it bounced off the VWAP today. Look at that. I mean, it didn't hit the VWAP, but literally right off the VWAP. You may have noticed that a lot of stocks key off the VWAP. November 29th expiration, 70, 73, either 117 or 118. Tell us about the short interest in Amazon in order to see chance of a probability short squeeze. Daniel, my friend, when you're talking about things like that, you should be looking at penny stocks. You're looking for a short squeeze on Amazon? Let me ask you a question. Who's going to squeeze? Is Cohen going to squeeze? Who's going to squeeze who? The hedge funds that have a limited amount of money? Okay, Daniel, you're in the wrong broadcast. You need to go to the penny stock. You need to go to the penny stock and stocks under $20 webinar. Okay, you're on the wrong. You're in the wrong city, my friend. Short squeeze on that. Where do you come up with this nonsense? A short squeeze on a stock that's 80% by institutional owned? Come on. All right, let's stop reading. I don't know where you come up with this, Daniel. Short squeeze on Amazon. End of the day. Jesus Christ. Yeah, penny stocks, not Amazon. Think about who owns Amazon, and think about whether those people run out of money. They allocate about 1/50th of their position size to Amazon. You think they're going to run out of money? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, thank you, Don. You literally took the words out of my mouth. Who's been watching the GameStop movie last night? Somebody's been watching wrestling and late night movies last night. Come on, let's be real here. All right. Amazon, short squeeze on Amazon, Matt. You like that one? 73 Delta, 117 or 118. I love it. And it's funny. Thank you for the humor. I needed that. Um, yeah, Dell looks real. I like Dell. I really like Dell. Yeah. Penny stocks. Penny stocks. PRUP right here. Stop loss right here at 51 right here. Exactly, Ken. Exactly. 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 Or to bully the XLY ETF. Oy vey. A 51.11. Short squeeze on Amazon. Man, that's a good one. I'm gonna tell my wife that one tonight. 78 Delta, 50 call right here. Right there. Okay. All right, guys. Matt will exactly, Daniel. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now you got it. Stocks that have no liquidity, that institutions completely ignore. Um, Bob, what did I forget? Did I forget something? If I forgot something, just send me an email and I'll update you. Halloween. Yes, I'm going to have a class. I'm going to have a class in 4 minutes. I hope you guys attend. It will be fun and it'll be exciting, and I hope to see you all there. Oh, sorry about that, Bob. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. All right. Fire roaring kitty. All right, you guys too, and I'll see you in the other room in a few minutes. And Matt, why don't we save seasonality till Monday, okay?
That's good to go.
All right. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. And Dell looks like it's starting to right here. Come back up. There you go, Omar. Good to see you. Good to see you. I will see you guys just there in just a couple of minutes. See you guys later. Thank you guys for everything. Any question, just send me an email, roger@rogerscott.com, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys on YouTube. No monkey business. No monkey business, YouTubers. All right. It's a good class, huh, Matt?